Nah, hide that. What? I'm back again. I'd like to do a call out to anybody who is Magyar or Francais. By that, I mean anybody who is from the landmass France or is on the continent Europe and is classed as French or Hungarian Magyar. The news stories at the moment quite horrific. There is an unrest in Europe right now. The president of Hungary. What's the president of Hungary's name?
Victor.
Victor. Ah, Victor. So we have Macron, President Macron of France, and Victor of Hungary. I'm doing this video cast quickly. I should have been signed off, I know, but I've just had a chat with my queen, and she was expressing her concern for fellow men, brothers and sisters out in Magyar Hungary that are in the city of Pécs and Budapest, out in force, in danger, protesting, you know, against the ruling of. Something quite sick has happened, I'm afraid. What I'm going to report to you, I haven't got any evidence of. I've only got testamentary information that's come through. So to Mon Ami from Francais and to Borat from Magyar, that's both friend, initially brother and sister to be. Please, if you are in France, can get connections to France, can speak Francais, feel free to translate any of this and send it on. Same for Magyar, anybody speaks Hungarian. They are playing games, Macron and Victor. They're doing what they've been told to do, and basically we see what's happening. Hungary doesn't have a central bank, important note to make. There's quite a contrived motion going across the EU or Europe. I'm making a video, Yanko, just give me 2 seconds. And then yeah, Europe, unrest, economic migrancy. What's happened then is that Victor has passed a slave law. See Euro News on YouTube and search slave law is what the nickname is, where when you do your overtime you get paid, levied, credited that overtime in 3 years. President Victor of Hungary Magyars passed that law yesterday. Code in European Hungary Parliament, and whilst that was getting passed, the 3-year overtime payment to be paid in 3 years when your overtime is done, 36 months. It's a long time. It's quite sick. It's quite prolific in itself what's being proposed here. While that was done, they've also changed the court tierage authority system, adjudication system there, judgment system if you like. Now that's my bag, that's our bag. They've changed that quite, I would say, unlawfully and illegally. I'm hearing stories about voting machines, all in Magyar Hungary. Anybody that sort of wants to embark on this fantastic enlightenment education, then England, Anglo, Britons, sovereigns, this is coming our way very fast. What they're going to do is use French, Francais as an example, Hungary, no central bank as an example. Other countries have got up and gone out. The Anglo man isn't far behind this, I tell you now. That's the danger. The military will come out, the army will come out. Francais, I'm not judging anybody, the yellow vests and what they're doing, it's quite honourable. It's called democracy in action. But when democracy meets evil, twisted empires of doom and satanic, blackness, then there's only one outcome, I'm afraid, and it isn't good. Francais, I respect what you're doing. Magyar, I respect what you're doing. You're in danger, you're in harm, and it's going to only go one way. It's a contrived, controlled, nasty thing what you're doing. 1 minute you're telling man his overtime's cut, putting up his taxes, removing his future, any kind of pursuit of happiness is quenched. What time is it? What time is it, man? Everybody, the time is December, middle of, we'll call it. Nearly 3/4 of the way through. What should we be doing? Rejoicing, being happy, collecting in the family, getting everyone together, making plans, feeling content, happy, blissful, secure. Well, with my last video cast of just some minutes ago, and this one, I see what's going on. I'd urge man not to be angry, vexatious, malicious, and in that angst it's hard. Writing notes seems farcical. Yeah, that's why we don't. We autograph and authorise notices. We send words into courtrooms and into fiduciary offices like soldiers. All right, that's what we've come to. The archaic destruction and democratic action of man is futile for man, and it will only beckon in the New World Order under the chaos. So it can't happen. Anglo isn't far behind. I worry about this. I see the puppets and the politics. So we're going to have a chat. We're going to have a very serious chat about slave law and taxes and military functions. Again, man should be resting, and we do this because we love it, and we've got to. We're obligated to do it. And I have asked for 10,000 souls to come forward now with Magyar and what's happening in France. I'm sure we can get some translators. Let's have some hangouts. If you are a yellow vester in France, I need to speak to you. If you are Hungarian in Magyar, then Borat, mon ami, let's chat. If you can translate from English, Anglo-Babel, to said continental dialect, all the more better. Move, let's get on it. Share because you care. I may appear like a crazy loon to some extent. I might agree with you with what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing. I'm unable to rest or relax or feel happy or content or even Xmas-y. I don't celebrate that. I am somewhat of a faithful man. My religion, it's gone. I've lost it. It's gone in the bin. That doesn't mean to say that I'm a renegade, you know, anarchist, because I'm not. I'm governed. I'm self-governed. We have ethics, morality, a code. Well, we follow law. Yeah, we do. Even a guinea pig is telling you, shouting from the cheap seat. So, France, Magyar, we love you. Well done. I can only see man having to do one thing when he's forced into poverty, from whorehouses to poorhouses. Are we tolerating this? Because your children, they will be next. It's written in many ways, in many places, and our destiny is not foretold. Our future is not yet written. There is a stance. There's a last chance to take that stance. I'm not trying to rhyme. It's just all about the crime. Oh, help us to help you. Dangerous, dangerous, horrible, black, nasty, negative, evil, crimeful, sinful times. And, you know, Jesus died for man's sins, apparently, the event was. So how can man sin? Man isn't capable of sin if in a realm where we purport to have a good book, where Jesus died for our sins, then we cannot sin, we cannot crime, we can only do bad deeds, execute bad deeds. We don't act, we think, and then we might, you know, contemplate reactions, react, what we do, and violence is never the way, oppression is never the way. Thank you, sweetie, for your input there. She's agreeing. It's on all levels. Help us to help you. So Magyar France, we're sorry. This is coming, Anglo, Britons, sovereigns, you know, please, any links you've got, anything you think's relevant, put in the comments. I will be back. I will review them. I've got a busy weekend, but this is sick. This is nasty. This is criminal. And, you know, when we say that we need to be wary of things, you know, I just signed off. And then I sat down and found something harrowing as the last cast. So thank you very much. Peace and love. We'll say hello and then we go in. Michael, Will, Magnetic, Chillstar. It's another wake-up call for us to revolt and get rid of it. Exactly, but you shouldn't be revolting. Revolt. There, right. Charge, discharge. What's that? What? So revolt. There's more electricity in there, yeah. And our government, they cannot beat everyone, but it takes everyone. Yeah, if we all got out, and what would we do? Overthrow. Well, that's like, you know, that's a violent, oppressive. It would work if everybody, but you're not going to get that. They've seen to it. So gone are the times of battles or morality, such as pistols at dawn, swords, you know, and rights of. They've been taken away, submitted. We are no longer considered anything until we rebut. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying that they've put us in this. They've put everyone in this. You have to do wrong to get to good. You do. You have to be cruel to be kind, is what I'm seeing there. Globalist, it is F. Yeah, I'm sorry about hitting you up so hard, everyone. But peace and love. Thank you. Magnetic as well. Bosh. It seems the pen is mightier than the sword. Yeah, it is indeed. So thank you very much. Share if you care. France, share a thought for France at this time, and for Hungary, Magyar, Monomies and Borats. We will help, we will chat, and perhaps on the great day of 25th, we will work out remedy for all. When we say we've got global, realm-wide, plane, existence of the plane, answers and remedy we have, and we're not just saying that. So others have, but let's see, let's chat about it, and thank you very much. Bonjour, goodbye, see ya.